So do yourself a favor and pick up a copy of Sega Bass Fishing, or else. Oh man. Oh. Hey, so you play Sega Bass Fishing yet?
What? Where'd you come from? No, I have not played Sega Bass Fishing yet. I'm not playing some stupid fishing game, okay? I have much better things to do with my time. Did you know that memes are actually the DNA of the... Whoa, hey, man, what is this? Where'd you get that baseball bat?
I warned you. I said pick up a copy or else. Now you're going to play Sega Bass Fishing, or I'm going to beat you so bad you're going to be ape of the obituaries, I tell you what.
Okay. Just settle down. I'll play it. I don't know if I'm going to like this.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, wow. I really like this. This game slaps. Sega Bass Fishing, or Get Bass as it is known in Japan, is a 1997 fishing game developed by Sega. In it, you're a fisherman that goes fishing for bass. And that's about it. I know, it's very narratively dense. but hey, that's okay. Sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and catch some largemouth bass. Is that such a crime? There's an arcade mode where you can play through 4 different areas at different times of day for a final score, or the tournament mode where you can rise through the ranks and catch as many big fish as possible. I've played the PC and Dreamcast versions, and there is little difference between the two, except the Dreamcast version, of course, you can use the fishing controller, which I like very, very much. Now, I was very judgmental about this game at first. I mean, I was like many of you, thinking that this was some silly fishing game. But believe you me, this game is a lot of fun and oozes style and personality that many arcade fishing games today hardly replicate. For instance, the visual style of this game is very nice, especially considering that this game is over 20 years old. You can tell when a bass is going to be huge or just a small fry merely by their dimensions and their coloring. The bass look, well, like bass, which is good. The graphics are great for the time that they were created in, and sure, the human models aren't the best, but it was the Dreamcast era, and beyond that, I find low-poly models to be quite charming. On top of this, the controls are very simple, almost to the point of purity. You can either reel in slowly or quickly, change your lures, or choose different fishing locations, depending on what mood you're in. But the strategy comes from all these factors combined together. Depending on where you are, what time of day it is, and what lure you're using, you could wind up getting quite a few fish or no fish at all. Plus, knowing how to use the lures is very important as well. Some lures you have to crank constantly, some you have to crank and stop, some you have to crank, give a little jolt, and then stop. It's all part of a wider strategy that comes when approaching this game. Plus, when you finally hook a fish, you have to be careful about how quickly you're reeling it in. If you reel it in too fast, you could break your line. But if you reel it in too slow, it could swim away. Part of the thrill of Sega Bass Fishing is figuring out what works for what situation you're in and changing accordingly. It's all a learning experience. In fact, I learned a lot of my strategy in Sega Bass Fishing from watching actual fishermen talk about catching bass. Finally, I want to talk about the sound design in this game. I love the announcer in this game. I don't know where Sega keeps on getting all these very excited announcers, but I really want to know because I really love the guy in this game. Every time he says,
"You've got a special lure,"
it just fills me with joy. And moreover, the music in this game is... well, okay, it's a Sega game from the Dreamcast era, okay? I feel like every composer at Sega at that time was contractually obligated to make music that slaps. I mean, just listen to the results music for Sega Bass Fishing. that's about it, folks. That sums up my feelings on Sega Bass Fishing. It's a fun little fishing game with great music, controls, and a lot of charm. I could really recommend it to anyone, not just fishing fanatics. Is that it? No musical number? It has been a while since I've done one of those, has it? Well, what should I sing? You tell me, you're the one doing this video. Wait. You can't just demand things like that from me and get mad when I don't know what to do. Why, I oughta... SBF, MGR, SBF, MGR, Sega Bass Fishing, Metal Gear Rising, Sega Bass Fishing, Metal Gear Rising, Sega Bass Rising, Revengeance. Show me a good time, Jack. Life's going broken, the words go unspoken. I'm not heading home until late. I don't know the season or what is the reason. I'm standing here holding some bait. A desolate lake without any breaks. It's only the cold wind I feel. Then I feel a bite. I stand up and fight. With only a rod and a reel, there will be hooks. Sad. The bass in the water rears its head. The only ones left right inside my tackle bag, because there's lots of bass inside of that lake. Oh no, there will be hooks set. It's the only thing I've ever known. Well, my work here is done. Hey, wait! What in tarnation? Well, you forced me to play a game, and I found out that I liked it very much. Now it's your turn to play a game of my choice. Oh, all right. Well, what did you have in mind?